A home is where, in my opinion, someone should feel safe and where they can rest.
But it's also something that goes on in your mind, too. You feel homeless because you feel helpless. When a parent gets that kind of feeling, I guess, where they feel like they can't do something for their children, you know, that's like, cuts the bottom out of your stomach.
It really rips at your very soul.
You know, homelessness is really about isolation. It's about not having family. And for us to be a family for someone is a huge gift, not only for them, but for us.
I was very scared. I had no family here in New Hampshire. I was very depressed. I was very discouraged. Families in Transition taught me that Adrian and I were a family. I was welcomed, you know, I was respected for who I was. My culture was respected.
It's always, you know, positive, and it's always the support that people need and most people don't have or don't get.
And Families in Transition gives you that backbone. It's like if you're standing somewhere and you're feeling all alone and you can't make a decision. If you turn your head a little bit, you can see the staff standing behind you. They're just giving you a little push. And that's how I feel.
I think that once people know who the homeless are, that they're really here, that they're willing to help. And I see random acts of generosity every day. And it's those large and small acts of generosity, I think, that make a community. And little by little, you know, we can help eradicate homelessness.
FIT provides the services that allows women to grow. And with that comes better community, less homelessness, more educated individuals, and particularly people that have been through crisis.
I think FIT's a great program, and they've helped so much and so many people, and they gave me and Lil like a completely different new life, that we could actually have one. We didn't have to depend on anybody else.
Thanks to Families in Transition, we could stay here for a while until we get back on our feet.
I'm just glad that I've been able to stay with my kids and we've been together. I think that's probably the only thing I've ever really wanted. And you know, so far so good.
It's been a journey, and now I work for public service, and I'm happy with what I'm doing, and I'm married to a wonderful man who knows who I am, who knows where I come from. And as a family of 5 today, we continue to grow and remind each other that what's important is family. I owe my life to FIT and who I am.
And you find that you can help somebody, and if you feel you can help somebody, then you want to do it.
You know, you get things from people try to help you, and then the best thing you could do is try to give back.
After Parent Baby helped me become self-sufficient, I became a volunteer because the need was becoming greater.
It's wonderful that the VNA can serve this community and help so many patients and families. And we wouldn't be able to do it without the support of the doctors, the hospitals, the nursing homes, our donors, our volunteers. And for that, we are genuinely thankful.
Having seen people who really can't afford to have some of the services that I feel they need, that I feel it's very important to give money to the VNA.
And this organization truly makes sure that if you donate money, that goes to the care and the support of that patient and their family.
Vivian and I felt, and I think the family felt, that because of the service that hospice provided, VNA provided, the best place we could put money would be not in a vase with flowers, but would be to help continue the program at hospice.
The money that we receive from donors to support our programs goes right back in to the Manchester community.
Nobody expects to be in a car accident. Nobody expects to have 5 separate broken bones to deal with. But with the support of the community and things like VNA, then we can actually get the people going.
And when you have people like the VNA staff helping you, it makes it a lot easier.
the VNA is here 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Don't hesitate to pick up the telephone and call the VNA.
Years ago, a woman's chance of getting breast cancer was 1 in 14. Today, that risk has doubled. It is now 1 in 7. What is causing this dramatic increase? And can it be prevented? Silent Spring Institute is dedicated to answering these questions. There are over 70,000 chemicals in use today, with hundreds more added every year.
There's nothing in the research that can change my situation with metastatic breast cancer. But there is the hope that the research that Silent Spring is doing can make a difference for my daughter and her children. And one of the legacies that I'd really like to leave is that I did something that will make a difference for the women and their daughters that come after me.
And I am a statistic, and I never thought I would be a statistic, but I am. I got to the emergency room. I told the physicians that I felt that I was just stressed out. And again, I was denying that this could happen to me, although I did let them know that my mother was 48 when she had her first MI.
It happened to me at age 30 and I was in good health. It can happen to absolutely anybody.
No one in my family or my friends had ever had a stroke, and I was completely blindsided. I was 25 years old when I had my stroke. It was just a long recovery. I had probably 3 months of inpatient and 7 months of outpatient rehabilitation. I couldn't walk, couldn't talk. I was right-handed, now I'm left-handed.
The day of my heart attack, I remember it like it was yesterday. I was thinking I was just tired and blowing it off.
When my mom was having a lot of difficulty going up the hill, I didn't really know what was going on.
I just felt like I couldn't go anymore, and I just looked up into my daughter's baby blue eyes, and I just had to dig in and say, I am not going to die on this hill. I just want families to understand this is huge. This is the #1 killer.
I've got 2 children. They could be motherless right now. And without the research to be done, without the technology in area hospitals, I may not be here right now to raise my children.
In our family, preventing heart disease is a gift to the rest of the family.
Thank you, American Heart Association.
Thank you, American Heart Association.
Thank you, American Heart and Stroke Association.
Thank you, American Heart Association.
You can help save a life like Isaac's.
Make a difference. Become involved.
Help change tomorrow, today.
You.
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 You are the cure.
I really feel strongly that we need to do more.
The Windham Fire Department is presenting a warrant to add more firefighters so we can keep our community a safe place for you and your fire department.
3 just doesn't seem like a whole lot, and if you pick up the Windham Independent and see how many times a day the firefighters are called out into the community.
By adding personnel, we can help assure the safety of firefighters who are willing to respond to calls in Windham every day.
I swear they saved my life, because I think with the pain I was in, I don't think I could take them much more.
I always thought of it in terms of what they did for other people, not what they did for me. So.
I hope that everybody in the community will strongly consider what the fire department is in need of.
They're the ones that are going to be there when an incident happens, whether that's a motor vehicle crash or a heart attack or some other type of event or disaster. They're the ones that we have to rely upon to help us in that situation.
Your firefighters need your support. Let's take action now to keep Windham fully prepared to protect our friends, family, and visitors to our great community.
We know the residents of the town are strong supporters of the fire department, and we look forward to their continued support to keep up with the ever-changing community issues that we face so that we can provide caring, competent, and compassionate service to our residents.